This underdiagnosed vein disorder affects 4 in 10 Americans, from from tingly legs rather, to bulging veins. These warning signs may point to chronic venous insufficiency, a widespread circulatory issue doctors say is on the rise. Tyrone Bowman live. Let's talk about it this morning on the program while I just lighting in the background. Hopefully I can get it together. According to National Geographic, and this article was written by Daryl Austin, swelling, aching calves, tingling, or bulging veins might seem like everyday discomforts, but they could point to a hidden problem in your circulatory system. A surprisingly common yet under-recognized condition called chronic venous insufficiency is behind a growing number of cases. As scientists say, it's far more widespread than most people realize. Here are 5 things to know about this painful and underdiagnosed vascular disorder. And you know, millions of people suffer from this, and they don't know why discomfort, why the tingling, why the swelling. So first of all, what is chronic venous insufficiency? Chronic venous insufficiency, or CVI, occurs when the valves in your leg veins become weak or damaged and begin leaking. Quote, because veins carry blood back to the heart, these leaky valves can allow blood to flow backward or pool in the leg, end quote, says Raul Guzman, Division Chief of Vascular Surgery and Endovascular Therapy at Yale School of Medicine, New Haven Hospital. Over time, this backward flow pooling increases pressure within the veins, leading to inflammation and damage to surrounding tissues. Left unchecked, the condition can trigger a chain reaction that affects both the skin surface and the deeper structures of the leg. Are there early signs and symptoms of CVI? Early signs of CVI can be as subtle as a tight feeling in your calves, cramping, or especially heavy or tired legs after a long day. But as the condition progresses, symptoms often intensify and include pain or discomfort in the legs, swelling, and skin damage, explains Guzman. The skin may take on a discolored or leathery appearance, become itchy or cracked, and develop slow aching wounds or ulcers. So, due to the pooling blood, varicose and bulging veins are another hallmark sign, though not everyone with CVI has them. Left untreated, CVI can lead to increased venous pressure, more serious conditions, and even blood clots. Who is most at risk for CVI? Despite its low profile, chronic venous insufficiency affects an estimated 40% of Americans, according to the Society for Vascular Surgery. It's especially common in women over 50 years of age and those who are pregnant, but men aren't immune, particularly if they lead a sedentary lifestyle or are living with obesity. It's also prevalent in individuals with a history of deep vein thrombosis or other venous diseases. We know that there is a hereditary component to CVI, says Guzman. Quote, close quote. So, a question somebody asked is this: why are heart attacks, or why heart attacks are rising in young adults, and what to watch for? You know, many young, unfortunately, they have died of heart attacks, especially young athletes. Smoking and high blood pressure can also contribute to the condition. So can jobs that require prolonged standing or sitting, because many cause blood to pool, or it may cause blood to pool in the legs. Increasing pressure on your veins, said Maria Robert, a surgical pathologist at Yale School of Medicine from New Haven Hospital. Why CVI is often misdiagnosed. One of the biggest challenges with CVI is that its symptoms are frequently misinterpreted. Swollen legs may be attributed to aging or fluid retention. Varicose veins are often seen as purely cosmetic, and skin changes may be mistaken for eczema or unrelated irritation. But ignoring these signs can allow the condition to worsen, Gussman says, sometimes even resulting in irreversible damage. That's why it's essential to consult a healthcare provider, such as a vascular specialist, if even minor symptoms persist or worsen. Roberts says that a simple physical exam, either a magnetic resonance angiogram or MRA, or ultrasound are usually all that are needed to determine whether CVI is present and what treatment may be required. So the question is, how is CVI treated? The good news is that CVI is highly treatable, especially when caught early. Doctors often begin with conservative approaches, such as suggestion to elevate your legs above your heart during the day and using compression garments to improve blood flow. Quote, the first method of treatment involves the use of elastic compression stockings, says Gussman. I used to see a lot of older people wear those type of things growing up, and I never understood why, but they said it relieved pressure for them. So lifestyle changes such as weight loss, improving diet, regular exercise, and avoiding prolonged periods of sitting or standing are also frequently recommended. All such recommendations help ease swelling, improve circulation, and relieve symptoms, says Robert, quote, close quote. Medications such as blood thinners or diuretics may also be prescribed to reduce swelling or improve blood flow. And there are several surgical procedures and more advanced medical interventions that can be performed, adds Gussman. These include, now listen, this is some serious stuff here I'm talking about, all right? So, some of the surgical procedures includes, now listen, these include sclerotherapy, an injected solution that causes the affected veins to collapse and fade. Vein stripping, wow, angioplasty and stents, endovenous ablation, a minimally invasive procedure using heat or laser to close off the affected veins, or surgical removal of malfunctioning veins. Quote, use of these treatments depends on the location of the involved veins and the degree of the problem, end quote, says Gussman. As awareness of chronic venous insufficiency grows, so do opportunities for earlier detention and more effective management. For many people, CVI is annoying and uncomfortable, but not usually life-threatening. Says Robert, it's a condition that can be helped by a variety of lifestyle changes and mild interventions. You know, on this channel, I try to bring a variety of things. So why am I on so late tonight? I'm here late because I'm working. I work for a radio station, so tonight I'm working the night light shift. So in between everything that's going on, I come back and I load up videos throughout the duration of the night. It also gives me a chance to study and get homework assignments done for my criminal justice classes. So on this channel, I bring all kinds of stuff to help all kinds of people. And as I always say, every video is not for everybody, but for somebody, this might be important. This particular video, this particular message might be something that some people have been suffering with or dealing with, and that they need to check out before it gets worse. Because sometimes early detection is the best remedy for a problem. If we let things go on and on and on, after a while, it'll get behind us. Never surrender, never quit. Although there were some messages, let's see, messages retracted. Okay. I'll let y'all at the next video. Peace.